Chris, a pleasure to be with you as always, my friend. How's everything going?
Things are good, Jackson. It's good to be back.
So much of what makes the U.S. Open is the energy, the New York energy, just that buzz.
And that surprise this week as they hired Steve Nash.
The last thing this guy was doing was being a soccer analyst on TNT.
Every time they talk about the Knicks, it's, well, in free agency, they don't get the stars. Well, then draft the right guys, get the right player development in there.
Gerrit Cole is a two-pitch pitcher right now, and when you're a two-pitch pitcher, it's pretty obvious what's coming. Man, I hate to break it for you, but you have no sort of wiggle room. Can you be satisfied as a Yankee fan, Chris, knowing they did nothing at the trade deadline?
You're the New York Yankees. Get the guy you need to get, and let's go win a World Series.
Even in a 60-game season, you call all the asterisks. If the Yankees miss the playoffs, that'll be the biggest failure in franchise history.
Brody's got to go. I think that's one thing that's just got to be the case. It makes no sense.
Every move he makes just seems to backfire. That's a sign that you have a guy who just doesn't know what he's doing. Pleasure to be joined now by Matt Murphy.
And he looked at me and said, "You can do this." And that was all I needed to hear at the time.
You had Adam Gase and Le'Veon Bell now, quote unquote, actually like each other.
I don't buy for a single second that Gase and Bell are on the same page.
And I'm not going to buy it until I see success on the field from Le'Veon Bell.
Who do you think will improve the most, Jets or Giants?
The schedule's a nightmare for the New York Jets.
They're gonna go into the bye 1-9. They're so bad. It's been pretty terrible to be an Islander fan. One of 4 teams left playing for the Stanley Cup, which, I don't care if it's coronavirus, I don't care if it's a bubble, 60-game season, playoffs are weird. That's unbelievable.
The Heat, Bucks. Jackson, what do you think about this one?
The Bucks are a pack of frauds.
Pretty easy to go out here and pick the Heat to go and move on to the conference final, which, a week ago, I don't think any of us would have done except for maybe our producer, Alex Wolves, and his favorite team. But
hey, I want it on the record. I did pick the Heat to win the series, even though I had the Bucks going to the finals. I did pick the Heat to win the series, even though I had the Bucks going to the finals. So, Andrew, sorry. Chris, a pleasure to host with you as always. Andrew, great stuff.